was gonna take your head off.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Well, I went to get these guys.
That's you! Shut up! Leave my wife alone! You! It's the you!
What happened?
Walked in here, he didn't say anything. He took a swing at Peter with an axe.
Okay.
Couple more feet, and I guess that'd have been wood chips.
So what's his beef?
Oh, I don't know. I think he thinks I'm sleeping with Sylvie.
Sylvie, you're kidding. She eats your guts.
Well, political differences, maybe. I'm fine.
Peter, let me look at this.
I'm fine.
Well, what would make Andre think there's something going on between you two?
Oh, I don't know.
Are you sure you're okay?
How long are you gonna keep me here?
Till I decide how to charge you.
Why don't you charge Peter?
Because you were the one with the axe.
Just tried to scare him.
Yeah, I got your statement.
He shamed me. What would you do if it was your wife?
I don't have a wife.
Never should have left her alone.
What's all this about Peter and Sylvie?
That's crazy.
Yeah? Andre says they went to Vancouver together over 2 months ago.
No way.
Yeah, some conference?
Yeah, Assembly of First Nations. Sylvie went to that?
Apparently. Did Peter go?
Yes. Along with a couple hundred other chiefs and delegates.
A few days ago, Sylvie had a miscarriage. Sarah had to fly her out to Yellowknife to the hospital to get her looked at. Andre's been on the pipeline for the last 3 months, so there's no way it was his kid.
Well, no way it was Peter's. Sylvie hasn't had a good thing to say about Peter in years.
Why?
Thinks he cares only about the Dene of Lynx River.
Well, he is the chief.
Yeah, well, she thinks the Métis of Wolverine Lake get the short end of the stick. You'd love it if it was Peter, wouldn't you?
No, I just want to find out what happened.
Saw you and the Mounties doing the 100-yard dash this morning.
Andre LeBret went crazy, went after Peter with an axe.
I heard.
Jerry, can you break this? Bowl of soup and a hamburger, wants to pay with 100.
Business good, Albert?
Sold by Air Canada stock.
So why's Andre got it in for Peter?
He said Peter was sleeping with Sylvie.
Is that so?
I was there. I never heard anything like that.
That's what happened.
True?
That's the way it was.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
What can I do for you, Albert?
I'd like to see Andre.
Why?
He's family. My second wife's father's cousin's nephew.
Could be true.
All right, Albert. Empty your pockets.
You heard?
Uh-huh.
It's pretty scary.
I bet.
I'm okay, though.
Good.
Ellen,
Is it true?
no.
Andy, what did you say to the teacher? Andy? Nothing. Come on, Andy. You must have said something. Andy? Hello? Andy?
Long distance parenting, eh?
Yeah. Maybe I should write a book.
You gonna charge him?
Yeah, assault.
It was provoked.
You his lawyer?
And what about Peter?
What about him?
Takes his mistress south,
She's not his mistress.
spends $2,000 or $3,000 of the band's money on airfares, hotel expenses.
The Métis Council paid for her.
Andre says that Peter got the band to pay for her.
Easy enough to check.
Peter Kennedy should be charged with breach of trust, maybe theft.
Well, thank you for your advice, Albert, but we'll decide who gets charged around here.
You and a chief's sister decide if he should be charged. How convenient.
We'll look into it.
Thank you. I could call RCMP headquarters in Yellowknife if you feel there's a conflict of interest.
We'll look into it.
I'll look into it.
You're gonna team up with the local bootlegger against Peter?
Look, if Albert calls Yellowknife, we gotta show that we don't play favorites.
Oh, yeah, and if you do this, everybody in this town is gonna think that there is something going on between him and Sylvie.
Would you relax? If there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Peter, can I have a word with you?
Sure.
Excuse us.
What's up?
This. It's a warrant to seize all band council files relating to the AFN conference you and Sylvie LeBret attended Vancouver 2 months ago.
You're kidding.
I wish I was. I'm gonna need all the travel expenses, hotel receipts, any statements of reimbursement.
This is a raid?
I'm gonna need the file.
The hell is this?
We're investigating a complaint.
From who? And about what? This is Andre, isn't it?
Listen, I'll give you a receipt for the files.
Hey, you gonna talk to me or is this full Mountie mode here?
The complaint is that you misappropriated funds for your own personal use.
That's bullshit.
Look, if you got nothing to hide, you got no problem.
You're right.
You think Sylvie LeBret had a miscarriage?
What?
I don't want to have to get a warrant for records if there's nothing there.
A warrant? For what?
We're investigating Peter. Oh,
Peter.
yeah.
If adultery is a crime, you're gonna have to arrest half the married men in this country.
No. We're talking theft, breach of trust.
Okay.
And it's confidential. Okay, so now that I've told you my secrets.
Sylvia had a miscarriage. I sent her to Yellowknife for DNC.
What did Andre say?
She didn't want me to tell him. He must have called the hospital in Yellowknife and found out.
Did Sylvie mention anything about Peter?
No.
Was Peter strike you the type who fools around?
There's a type?
Seriously?
Seriously. I don't know, and I don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, you think he'd be smarter than that? Everybody knew they were going to Vancouver
Eric,
together. What?
Eric.
Huh? What?
Shut up. Shut up.
Are you going to spend the night?
Are you gonna stop talking?
Sarah?
Wednesday, it'll be clearing in the morning with winds becoming west 20 kilometers an hour. High near Thursday, clouds, winds west.
Morning, Albert.
You're up early.
Oh, I thought I'd save you some effort.
Hey, the band gonna build a bridge across the river?
No, you're wasting your time on this thing with Peter.
I hear the Mounties took some of your files home to read.
Well, they'll find them pretty boring. Those files are clean.
Guess you'd know, eh? Because you'd be the one who did the laundry.
There's been no misuse of funds, Albert.
Some would call that loyalty. Some might say it's aiding and abetting.
Look, I'm not protecting anyone. I work for the band.
Maybe you should update your resume.
I thought I heard a baby.
He started crying at 5. I didn't want to wake Peter.
Coffee?
Sorry, I thought you'd be up.
Well, I am now.
It's too cold to be outside.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind.
Peter's screwing around, and I'm worried about waking him up.
He's not screwing around.
You tell me the truth?
Yes. Who are you going to believe, him or Andre and Albert?
I don't want to be the last to know. I've already got people treating me like there's a death in the family.
You understand what you're signing? You agree to stay away from Peter and you come back in 10 days for a court appearance.
When do I get my axe back?
When the case is settled.
Albert says I shouldn't plead guilty.
Talk to your lawyer. Find anything?
Yeah, a couple of kinky Polaroids and a steamy love letter.
I'm glad you're having fun with this.
Oh, come on, hey, give me a break. You ever had to read 70 pages of band council minutes? I'm gonna go talk to Peter. So the band paid all of Sylvia Lebrett's expenses to go to Vancouver. Air, hotel,
It's in the minutes. She was an official delegate.
an observer of the Métis Council. But you asked the band to pay her way.
Oh, the Métis local doesn't have two nickels to rub together.
You must have been feeling generous.
I asked her to be included in the delegation to get her off my back.
What exactly does an observer do?
She reports that I supported the Métis and women's rights clauses in the constitutional proposal.
So no long candlelit dinners to review the day's events?
You're pushing it.
I'm just trying to do my job.
Why don't you do your job and go and arrest a bootlegger?
Look, you make a complaint and I'll investigate it too.
How about police harassment?
Not even close.
Are we through?
Yeah. Oh, it's just one other thing. Sylvia Lebret had a miscarriage a couple of days ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Hi, Sophie.
Hi! Seen Andre?
Nope. Want to call him?
Yeah, sure.
That's it for me. Close up.
Sure.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Hi. Hi.
Eric around?
Yeah, he's inside.
Okay, thanks. Night.
Hi.
It's me.
Isn't this about whether he used band money or not, Eric?
Well, sex would be the motive.
Put this on. I want to see if it works. Ooh, women love men in uniform.
If Sylvia was a legitimate delegate, then there'd be no case.
Why are you treating this like a major crime?
I'm not.
You haven't let up in 2 days.
Well, maybe because it's different.
Oh, what's so different about sex and politics?
Nothing. But I'm usually used to liquor offenses and general mischief.
So you're bored.
Hey, I'm gonna go grab a shower. Then you want to go eat or something?
Or something.
Sylvie, what are you doing?
Going home.
Where's Andre?
Said I could get there on my own.
Come on, get in. Sylvie. We gotta settle this thing. You all right?
Michelle thinks the only reason I'm doing this is to jerk Peter's chain. Maybe she's right.
What do you think?
I think we're in violation of several departmental regulations.
You're not going to go by the book, are you, Corporal?
Which book?
Forget your clothes?
I live here.
Your boyfriend won't leave his wife.
Stop trying to make this into something it isn't.
There's nothing going on between us.
Yeah, sure.
Don't be stupid.
I'm supposed to stay away from you. So why don't you get the hell out of here?
You're gonna be okay.
I want to talk about this.
You do whatever you want to do. Lebret flew in last night.
That so?
People are making way too much about this, don't you think?
Yeah.
Eric's not really gonna charge Peter, is he?
See you, Jerry.
I have some names for you.
Who?
Delegates from other bands who are in Vancouver.
Yeah?
People who saw Peter and Sylvia together at the conference.
They were both delegates.
They never seemed to be at the early morning sessions.
So you've still got friends in the date show who owe you favors.
I also have friends in Wolverine Lake. They saw Peter taking Sylvia home last night.
All you had to do was ask.
You weren't here.
Kind of dull reading, huh?
I want to know what's going on.
I thought you said I wasn't supposed to find anything.
Did you?
Peter and Sylvie's hotel receipts. Chits for meals, dry cleaning, laundry, all stapled to the main bill.
Well, what am I looking for?
Peter's bill. See, it's got a different staple than Sylvie's bill. Plus, it's got an extra set of perforations near the staple.
So?
So, somebody took the bill apart and stapled it together. Maybe after they took something out.
Or maybe the desk clerk ran out of staples and punched it twice.
When I added up these receipts, they came to $43.17 less than Peter's expense claim.
$43.17. Ooh, that's major theft.
Well, you asked. That's all I found.
Eric. Albert claims all these people saw Sylvia and Peter together in Vancouver.
Ellen! Hi. How's the baby? Fine. Good. You look great. How do you feel? Fine, Sarah. Good. Well, I should get this stuff home. Bye.
You okay?
Rosie, I'm fine.
You need anything, you let me know, okay?
Sure.
I mean it.
Thanks. Really.
What's this?
Just a few muffins. On me.
Thanks.
Fresh from Fort Simpson yesterday. For you and Peter.
What do you want, Jer?
Come on. It's a couple of muffins. I had to issue the warrant for the band files.
You're JP. I mean, that's what you do.
Olson was really impressed.
It's a tough call. That's what they pay you the big bucks for.
So you tell Peter there was nothing I could do.
A little thing like that won't change Peter's opinion of you.
Thanks a lot.
Anytime, Jer.
night?
Yeah, I saw Sylvie last night. And Andre.
Why?
To try and kill the rumors.
Well, that seems like a good way to keep them going.
Well, I'm tired of the sleazy innuendos, and I'm getting tired of being hassled by the cops.
You're not being hassled.
I wouldn't let you treat any other member of the band the way you're treating me. It stinks, and you know it.
You remember Father Renison?
What's that got to do with anything?
One Christmas, he gave us kids big sticks of rock candy. Mine went missing, and I said you took it.
I don't remember.
Well, you got so mad, it was like, how dare I accuse you? You know that you have the same look on your face now as you did then?
Can I help you?
If Sylvia and my brother were together in Vancouver,
Nothing happened.
you'd make it your business to know about it.
Nothing happened. What'd you think you'd find?
Move it, Harris.
Next, strip search? You gonna keep those? You wouldn't happen to have a search warrant, would you?
You wanted to see me?
Yeah.
Why didn't you come to the house?
Room service receipts. Breakfast on 2 consecutive days. Total amount $43.17. Is that your room number?
I don't remember.
Well, that is your room number. And that's Sylvie Lebret's signature on that receipt. Breakfast for 2.
Shall.
You never could get up in the mornings.
We were meeting to discuss.
You bastard.
It was only those 2 nights.
Oh, I bet. You know, I thought I could believe you. Not because you're the chief, but because you're my brother.
You gonna tell Ellen?
Well, hi.
One question.
What?
Am I missing something?
What do you mean?
Well, I keep going to bed with this woman, and in the morning she's gone.
Eric, I told you, I got this thing about sharing a bed.
Come on, what am I doing wrong?
You're taking this far too personally, for one.
What, like I shouldn't?
It's just me, okay?
Think we can talk about this?
No, there's nothing to talk about. Excuse me.
Hi, is Eric here? Oh, hi. Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure. I was just leaving.
4317.
Where'd you find these?
Harris's pocket, without a warrant. Louis investigation.
Forget it. I couldn't even write Peter a traffic ticket for this amount.
But he admitted that he and Sylvie Lebret were sleeping together in Vancouver.
Did they do that?
Yeah.
He had me convinced nothing was going on.
Well, this is them having breakfast together.
How goes the fight against municipal corruption?
No sale, Albert.
Did you talk to my witnesses?
Your witnesses saw 2 delegates talking together at a conference, and that's not illegal.
They weren't always at the conference.
The morning sessions were about treaty rights in Quebec. Investigation's closed.
When one door closes, another often opens.
How come you're dropping this?
Because there is no
He
case.
slept with her.
She was a legitimate delegate. If they want to eat breakfast together, that's their business.
No, it's not. It's the band's business. It's Ellen's and it's mine.
Look, just because it makes you mad does not make it a case.
It was wrong. I don't know why it happened.
Do you love her?
No. I love you. Got a match?
What's up?
Well, I got 33 relatives in this town, and if I knock on any one of their doors, I have to give one explanation.
Come on in. You okay with the couch?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll grab you a blanket then. Oh, you need something to eat and just help yourself, huh?
I graduated head of my class. And I went on to get a master's degree. I was the youngest chief ever elected to this band. I did everything just right. And then one day, I'm sitting on the beach watching the sunset over English Bay. And the breeze brings the scent of this woman who's sitting beside me. For one moment, I decide not to do the right thing. For one moment, I mean, as long as it takes me to put my hand over hers. One moment. One weekend. 12 years of marriage. Morning. Listen, would you talk to Ellen for me when she cools off?
No.
You're pretty rough on him, don't you think?
He lied to me.
I want to add something to the agenda.
It's kind of late. The council meets tonight.
I don't remember any deadlines in the bylaws.
What is it?
Let's see. The chief dash performance review.
Albert, forget it. It's over.
Let him add it to the agenda. You got something to say about me, say it in front of my face and to the council.
I will.
How do you want to handle this one?
What?
He's going to beat this thing to death.
Let him. The whole town's talking about
Peter,
it anyway.
he can do a lot of damage.
I don't care what he does.
I can't help you if you don't help yourself. I pulled those receipts.
You kept them. You were doing it for me to burn them.
Albert's gonna take another run at Peter?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if Peter gets pushed out of office? You know anyone besides Peter who can beat Albert at the next election?
I thought you didn't do politics.
I don't, but you do.
What does that mean?
Just because you're mad at your brother, you're gonna throw him to the wolves.
Don't tell me how I feel.
Who are you really hurting here?
Hi. Chinese food?
Takeout.
In Lynx River.
No, Yellowknife. I had a guy from headquarters put it on the plane this afternoon.
Did you get the fortune cookies?
No.
Oh. Well, what time's the next plane leave?
Now listen, I'll tell you a joke instead. Come on, not all married men screw around.
You screwed around with me.
I was separated.
And try and get back with your wife.
It was a mistake.
Thanks.
You know what I mean.
So, you and I were a mistake. Peter and Sylvie were a mistake. My father and her secretary was a mistake. That's a lot of mistakes.
It's not always that way.
Yes, it is.
So don't get involved and nobody gets hurt by a mistake. Is that it?
We're involved.
Chinese food and dressing up for sex isn't exactly an in-depth relationship. What's the longest you've ever been with someone? 4, 5 months?
4 years.
And?
I lied to him. He lied to me, and it went on like that for 4 years.
Oh, gee, why did it end?
He was married.
Okay.
No. I knew it from the beginning. I ended it because I didn't like the way we were treating his wife. All men lie.
So all men lie and it's all a mistake. So why even bother with it?
If you follow the rules, nobody gets hurt.
Which rules?
Mine. Okay?
Oh, and rule number 1 is keep your distance, right?
I'm just careful.
Yeah, sure. And you end up with nothing.
That's crap.
Hey, you give nothing, you get nothing.
If what you're getting isn't enough, then maybe you should just leave.
No.
Yeah, leave.
No, I don't want to leave. I don't want to be careful either.
I don't care.
I want to fall in love with you, all right?
He was in Vancouver with his mistress, having a good time on a band's money, instead of representing our concerns.
I was wondering why we were paying for Sylvie.
Tell us your side, Peter.
I gave you a full report when I got back.
We didn't get the whole story.
No, the police are asking questions, too.
The investigation's been dropped. There won't be any charges.
That's because there's a Kennedy on a police force.
No, it isn't. No charges were laid because no crime was committed.
Is that all, Albert?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
Tell us your side.
Sylvie Lebret thinks that this band is getting government money that should go to the Métis in this area. And she could cause trouble for us in Yellowknife.
So, you charmed her to protect the band?
I tried to persuade her that we could work together. Anything else that went on between us, well, that's our business. Moved that the band council does not have confidence in the actions of the chief. All in favor? Opposed? Motion failed. If there is no further business, I declare this meeting adjourned.
Hiding behind women's skirts.
I'm right here. Thanks.
Don't thank me, thank Ellen.
I didn't show up to keep the chief.
Well, why then?
It's between you and me. I don't want the whole town in on it.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
You're watching me?
Yeah.
Stop walking away. Why'd you do it?
We worked hard to make you chief.
Well, yeah, you more than anybody.
Yeah, and I put in way too much time to let you go down for one mistake. And there's still so much work to be done. So don't screw up again. And if you do, don't lie to me about it.